Hi everyone, I'm Shannon and welcome to Pop and Polish, and in this video we're doing 2 nail foil transfer hacks that are supposed to cure all our transfer foil woes as well as be beginner friendly. So I am very much beginner. I've only been doing nail art since October 2024 and it's only March of 2025, and I very much struggle with nail transfer foils. So let's see if these are beginner friendly or if they even work at all. One tip that isn't actually part of the hack that I saw is to use a base color that's in your transfer foil. So I pulled 2 colors from the transfer foil I'm using, a green and a pink. And the reason for this is that if the transfer foil has some imperfections or doesn't transfer 100% cleanly, you won't really be able to notice it all. So this is part 1 of hack number 1. And that is you use some isopropyl alcohol to clean off your nail. It does not matter if your polish is non-tacky, non-sticky, whatever, wipe it down with isopropyl alcohol anyways. Then you apply a very thin layer of your nail transfer gel. I tried to do as thin as I possibly could, but honestly, I know this is one of those things where I could get better at doing a thinner layer, and who knows, maybe it would make a difference. I don't know, but I tried doing a very thin layer here. Then I cured my nails for 60 seconds. Again, that's kind of the time for most nail transfer foil gels, but do whatever your own transfer foil gel says. And this is part 2 of hack number 1, is you use isopropyl alcohol to wipe down the back of your transfer foil. This is to remove any dust or oils that may have gotten from your fingers or from your nail desk, whatever, and then just completely cleans the foil. Then I applied this foil to my nail. I used my finger, I used a silicone nail tool, I did whatever I could to try to really smooth out any wrinkles before lifting off the foil. Then I lifted off the foil really carefully, and while it didn't transfer 100% perfectly, I think this turned out really well. What do you think? Let's see how it does on the other nail. Again, I applied it, trying to prevent any wrinkles, trying to smooth it down as best I could, using again my silicone nail tool to just really smooth out any crinkles before lifting off the transfer foil. And I think this turned out excellent. Like, I'm so pleased with how this one turned out. I do think the pink background helps, but I think this is one of the best transfer foil transfers I've ever done. So I'm thrilled. I think this hack is full on a success. If you struggle with transfer foils, absolutely try this hack. Tell me what you think in the comments about hack number 1. Are you going to try it? And that's what it looks like with the top coat. Again, let me know what you think of this hack. Now let's try hack number 2. This is the reverse foil method. Part 1 of hack number 2 is applying a thin coat of no wipe top coat before applying your nail transfer gel. Then I kind of did the same thing from hack number 1 in that I cleaned off the back of the transfer foil with isopropyl alcohol, just because I think this is a great idea. Certainly can't hurt. And of course I drop it, so I have to clean it all over again. Now this is part 2 of hack number 2. Instead of applying the nail transfer gel to your finger, you're applying it to the back of the transfer foil. Then you're going to cure the foil with the transfer gel in your lamp for 60 seconds, or however long your own gel says to cure for. Of course, I'm sipping coffee throughout. Now this is key. Let the nail transfer gel cool for at least 60 seconds. I'm pretty sure I had this cooling for almost 2 minutes. At that point, it was really sticky. Like it almost felt like staticky or magnetic almost. So that's why I put my nail upside down, because I was just afraid that it would instantly wrinkle if I did it the other way. And again, I used my silicone tool, I used my finger, just really trying to smooth out any wrinkles as best I could before I removed it. Then I tried to gently pull it off. And already I was like, something doesn't feel right. So I pulled it off, and as you can see, a large portion of it did transfer, but the edges did not. So I wasn't sure if this was like my error or the hack's error, so I decided to do a second attempt. And this is attempt number 2. Again, I've already prepped the nail, I've already added the no wipe top coat, and I'm going straight to applying the transfer gel to the back of the transfer foil, trying to cover as much as I possibly can without getting it all over my table. Again, I cured this under the lamp for at least 60 seconds. And then I let it cool down for at least 60 seconds. I'm pretty sure this foil I did about 1.5 minutes. Then I applied it to the nail, and I just tried to smooth it out as much as I could, this time focusing on the edges to see if that helped with the lift. So I was really trying to smooth down the edges, really smooth out any crinkles that were there, really trying to make it adhere as much as possible. Then I used my tweezers to try to peel it off, just so maybe I could do it a little bit more gently to see if that would help. And I apologize, I accidentally removed it off camera, but as you can see, it transferred okay. Most of the design did transfer, so I really don't know whether to call this a fail or a success, or if it's somewhere in between. I don't know if it's the hack's fault, my fault, I'm not sure. So this is one of those hacks where you might just have to give it a try to see if it works for you. Because honestly, I think I would say personally that it did work. Not perfectly, but it's something that I think I'll try a few more times to see if I can get it to work a little better. I don't know. Overall, tell me what you think. Which of these hacks are your favorite? Personally, I love hack number 1. That's just going to be my go-to method from now on. And hack number 2, we'll see. I might try it a few more times to see if I can get it to work better. And if I can, I'll let you know. Tell me what you think in the comments. If you've made it this far and you're not yet subscribed, please consider subscribing to help me grow. And I will see you in the next video. Bye.